today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
And off we go from Denver. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Here's Mahomes to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
3rd down and 1. From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now here's Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jaleel McLaughlin with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 17 carries, 73 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers. He certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mahomes going to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, these two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
So, Charles, a tough task for this defense facing the league's leading passer to this point in the season. Certainly a front-runner and MVP consideration right now. What can they do to slow him down?
Well, there's so many different ways that they can go, and I'll guarantee you that defensive staff went through all of them this week in preparation. But bottom line, they want to avoid giving up the big play. They're going to play what they call top-down defense and make sure no one gets behind them.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Now a toss left for Pacheco.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the 1st. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Michael Dana.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
They run with a former Bengal. It's Samaje Perine.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atoned for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Denver has the first down to play, going for 15 yards. Now it's Wilson.
That's into the hands of McLaughlin.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy.
Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick as the first half is winding down.
And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have come to halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson flush to his right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Wilson.
A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
This will be caught. Judy.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. On first down, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's James. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on first down.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to Pirine. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Second down and a yard.
Now Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They run it with Pirine on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sutton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Samaje Perine, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Mahomes now on first down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Richie James, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
This 2nd and 4. On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
P-Ride will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Samaje Perine. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner,
listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over, you bragging ignorance, you lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious, I feel my ratchets, you ever offended. My clearly cracked the mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end of